And Assemblyman, thank you for not cutting us off. I appreciate that as well. My name is Bob Zogby. I'm a retired English teacher at Pittsford Central Schools. I'm here today to not just ask you, as a local assemblyman of our state, but to beg you to contest the current way the New York State Education Department assesses our students by fighting to turn all creation of state student assessments back to the local school districts. Research has shown that the current one-size-fits-all assessments are an invalid and inaccurate measure of a student's ability. And Aggie, I'm referring to what you talked about, showing the shoes there. It would be like all of us wearing size 13 shoes because the person who sold us the pair said it was perfect for us without us trying it on or making sure it was comfortable. Then, leaving the store, we proceed to walk, run, play basketball, shop, continue to do our everyday activity while tripping, losing one or both of your shoes, losing your balance, falling, and eventually giving up wearing the shoes. Then returning to the store, the owner tells us that there are no refunds, no exchanges, and we must wear the shoes. Our children are currently forced to take unsubstantiated and age-inappropriate one-size-fits-all tests that make them feel defeated, stupid, frustrated, and inadequate while causing anxiety, school phobia, and physical reactions such as vomiting. Tweaks to the system will not be effective. It must be a full overhaul. Therefore, the following is my vision as a 34-year veteran teacher of how NYSED can fulfill the federal government's mandate of state testing that will essentially do away with the one-size-fits-all mentality and eliminate the Commissioner King's reasoning that it's a federal mandate. The first step is to have local teachers create the state assessments based on whatever standards, Common Core, whatever. Each assessment will be demonstrating how the standards are being implemented in the classroom. It will also give teachers the ability to accommodate those with developmental disabilities, English language learners, and low-performing students through assessments appropriate for their level and ability. These assessments will include rigorous, age-appropriate content that can be logical, sequential, and feasible. Second step is to then have these assessments submitted to NYSED for evaluation and approval through an evaluation committee to ensure that the assessments fulfill those standards. The evaluation and approval process committee will be established consisting of 10-year or more veteran classroom teachers or retired teachers. Step 3, once the individual district students' assessments are accepted and approved by the aforementioned evaluation team, each assessment piece, upon completion by students, will be placed into a student portfolio, much like portfolios that job applicants use to demonstrate their competency to their possible employer. This would give the local school districts, not the state, the ability to appropriately and more accurately assess students' problem-solving, critical thinking, and teamwork skills they need to compete in a rapidly changing world. It will also allow students to redo, rewrite, revise, adjust, and rethink their assessment answers to more accurately demonstrate their growth, the growth of the students' competencies and showcase the skills that were taught. Step 4, in May of each school year, a pool of retired teachers, along with district's current teachers, will evaluate those student portfolios based on various established rubrics. This will be done within district. Students' current classroom teachers will not evaluate their own students' work, but only students that they do not currently have in the classroom to avoid partiality in the evaluation process. And the final step, the state will be able to afford this process of paying all these extra evaluators and evaluation teams by eliminating Pearson's part in it. Since Pearson's printed assessments in the past 3 years were riddled with errors and age-inappropriate language. The state can break the contract since the product was faulty. They can then use the money that they would save to pay those teachers who will be grading the assessments. This will create jobs, save millions of dollars that was paid to Pearson, and bring that money into the schools to provide materials and equipment to be used to help students achieve. In conclusion, it is teachers that develop proper assessments, not big publishing companies that institute fabricated assessments with no regard for differentiated learning and no educational experience in the classroom. Thank you.